New Comic Book Day Wednesday. As much as I do, you are in the right place. Sit down, buckle up, subscribe, hit that thumbs up. We're going to talk comic books. I'm Comic Man Andy, and welcome to the channel. That's right. It's New Comic Book Day. It's time to get pumped, time to get excited. And we're going to do it a little bit different today. We have New Comic Book Day. We've got a speckle? Spreckenzy. I mean, we got a special back issue bin pickup for $75. We're going to tease that here for just a second. And then we're going to go into, we've got not only New Comic Book Day books, but we have a box from community member and artist Matt Brosh sent us a CGC slab to give to the community giveaway box. So we're going to unbox that later at the tail end here. But you guys are here for New Comic Book Day Wednesday, right? We did pretty good. We'll follow the usual pattern of things. We'll go over the books. We'll go over the pickups, what we may have missed. You guys in the chat will share your reads of the week. You'll share your covers of the week. And you're also going to yell at me and ask me why I'm not reading DC books and some other fun stuff. But still, I can't wait. If you just saw the Comic Vets channel and his Show Me What You've Got weekly show, you guys know that I picked up a back issue in comic for $75 today. What was it? Why did I pick it up? And what's $75 a fair price? We'll talk about that after we get in the New Comic Book Day books. People are flowing into the chat. We're already 2 minutes into the Wednesday show. I'm pumped and excited because this is where we get to the middle of the week and we get some good energy and we hang out, we talk comic books, and then we get to recharge ourselves together as a community, as a group, and then head out freshly recharged for the week, right? GT Key Comics, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Best profile picture on YouTube. Absolutely right there. Locker Crazy, what's up, brother? What the crap? I'm going to bed right now. You go to bed early, brother. Early. Hope to see you tomorrow. Comics by the Bay. Hello from East Central Florida. Thanks for being here. Comics with Murdoch. New name in the chat. Good to see. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tentacles. Jesus, mother of. Yes, and stay for the dad jokes because we got plenty of those. My dad has the heart of a lion and the lifetime ban from the local zoo. Jesus. Wow. Hello, everyone. Flick68, another name in the chat we've seen once before, and welcome back again. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit notify on all the shows. That's one of the announcements we'll go over tonight, how we are overcoming YouTube's poor notification system and how we as a community can help support each other. We'll get into that in a little while. Yes, GT Keys here, speckle, but yeah, exactly. I am terrible with language. Gotham City Comics. If you guys don't know Gotham City Comics, follow them here on YouTube. Follow them on Instagram. Follow them on all the social media platforms. I have Gotham City Comics to thank for this issue of The Last of Us #1 CGC 9.8. I picked that up from them 2.5 years ago, maybe several years ago. Thank you again, Gotham City Comics. Perfect packaging, great deals. Don't miss out on those guys there. Follow them on all the social medias. TM, brother, good to see you. Didn't I just see you? Didn't I see you too? This is the boot to boot. I'm here for the dad jokes. Holy moly, we better get prepared for some dad jokes, right? This is me typing as I stare at the screen. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, nerdlings? Good to see you, Taylor. Make sure that you guys, when you are done here, you check out Taylor Winder's channel, and look at his show premiering right now at 8:30 as well. Check out what he's reading. He's grumpy, and he's going to tell you about it. Don't miss out on that. AO just spent $80 on you just took that from me. Just spent $80 on a belt that doesn't fit. My wife said it was a huge waste. The dad bod, even. The bob and the bod. Ooh, yeah. Absolutely. So many good jokes. So many good jokes come to the mind, come to the service. Love me some dad bob. Taylor's moist and loving every minute of it. Hey, Glenn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's get into these books as people continue to show up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up when you guys show up here. It really does help the algorithm. And we will start off with that basically. Once again, we are working to get as much outreach into the comic book community as possible. And why is that, you say? Because the year of 2023 is that of the comic community. all ad revenue, all channel monetization, super stickers, super chats. We don't have a channel membership right now. I don't know if that's something people want to see happen in the future, and it's something I've considered, and I'll continue to consider it. But every cent that the channel makes for the year 2023 is for the comic community. We will be buying books, and we'll be giving books away at the tail end of the year. Maybe we do like a gold, silver, bronze kind of like Olympic medal award system. I don't know, where we find some sort of, I don't know, maybe golden age book, silver age book, bronze age book. Depends. How much money can we make with the channel this year? And the more you guys share it out and the more ad revenue it gains, the more books that we can buy and give away at the end of the year. So we greatly appreciate that. Share it out. Hitting the thumbs up helps a lot. Sharing the channel link out to other people in the community that don't know about us and what we do helps out tremendously as well. And also dropping your links here in the chat helps other people find you here. So we have channel mods here. TM Nerdy's in the house. Come on, Mama's in the house. Nick's Kicks and Comics for some reason is not a mod, but that is, you are done freeloading, brother. You are now a mod. Add as a moderator. You're done freeloading, brother. Get in and throw some links in there. Taylor Winder. Yeah, absolutely. Moderator. There you go. So as you guys come and go, please remember to share channel links as your own and with the content that you have going on, because what we want to do is continue to help build the comic community and also give back by giving away those books at the end of the year, which means every time we do a CGC unboxing, every time we do a CGC unboxing, we give away a book. We've done 3 already so far for the year. We've got another one planned coming up and 2 more boxes coming back from CGC. Speaking of great community members as well, Steve Messenger Art. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him everywhere and look for him at your next convention. He's got some killer art. Good to see you as well. Mortal Biggie Shaq, just want to say hello. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Follow Biggie. Everybody, Biggie, brother, you're done freeloading. You're a moderator now as well. Bam, there you go. No more freeloading, brother. Let's go. Seriously, though, we'll get into these books. But once again, the year of 2023 is that of the comic community, and every cent of monetization the channel earns, all ad revenue, all super stickers, all super chats, everything gets put back into the community via purchasing slabs at the end of the year. We're going to do one big giveaway show. We'll pick a day. We'll buy the best books that we can get for however much money the channel makes, and we'll give them back to the community. But it doesn't mean we're stopping right there. Like we said, every time we do a CGC unboxing, we're going to be giving away a slab live in the chat. From some person live in the chat's going to have a chance to win. We've done 3 giveaways already. Burke Family 54 won 1. Apprentice Wookie won 1. And the second winner I got to think about for a second. But you guys are here for the comic books. Let's get into the comic books as people are still here rolling out with us. You get a wrench. You get a wrench. You get a wrench. You get a wrench. There's so many other people out there that let me be a part of their channels. I want to make sure that they have wrenches for when they're hanging out over this channel. Nikki 9.5. There's the links. I got more than I asked for, Biggie Shaq says. We did good. We did good. Now, granted, I'm still picking up some variants. They're Star Wars variants, though, and the bulk of them are all cover price variants. Really happy with the fact that we're getting cover price. The variants we're paying cover price for. $50 pull at the LCS this week. I'm really happy with that. Really happy with that. Practicing some discipline, making sure that we're not overspending. But then we turn around and surprise back issue for $75. And I will show you guys after we get through the books, show you guys what we picked up for $75 in really, really crispy high grade. I'm excited to send this off for grading as it'll help out tremendously. And Zuni says, what's up, big guy? Saw this and he's sharing something for the CEO upstairs. We'll have to check that out later. Star Wars issue 31 is out. We had a busy evening. We got to hang out with the Comic Vet. Didn't get our reading done like we wanted to, but this one is first up tonight. Star Wars 31 we're going to be reading, which means we also have the variants, the Black History Month variants. I'm digging. I like the soft-looking artwork with the great colors, pastel colors, and I like this. This is another way of just showcasing characters without having to do action figure variants. And I'll be honest with you, these are some of the best Star Wars variants that are cover variants that are coming out, because a lot of the stuff has looked very plain, and they're not really pushing the boundaries like they've done in past Star Wars issues and runs in like 2015, 2017. Gillen comes to mind. Some of those runs, Soul's run comes to mind. Darth Vader stuff. Still, I'm digging those. Then Star Wars issue, still issue 31, but the 1 in 25. Really happy to grab that for almost half of ratio. The 1 in 25. Like I said, It's not a terrible cover, but it's a little on the plain side of things. Like I really want to see Star Wars push some boundaries this year, next year. Really push some boundaries on covers. Really do. But yeah, when ratio variants are going for below ratio, I'm pretty excited for that because then that means that you're getting in there before things are getting crazy on eBay and other places, and you're not paying FOMO prices. I definitely do not advise paying FOMO prices for book on eBay. A lot of new comic book day books, give it a week, give it 2 weeks, maybe even a month after a lot of that hype dies down from new comic book day and the market's flooded with these variants. You'll get them for a much more reasonable prices. Speaking of action figure variants, I picked this up simply because of the giggle of this, the simple reminder of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. For some reason, the purple cape, the pointed beard made me think of some of the characters from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know why, but I thought it was quite hilarious. And besides, if it's cover price and it's a Star Wars variant, I'm gonna grab it, especially if it's cover price and a 20% discount for my LCS. FOMO, Biggie Shack says, yeah. Speaking of FOMO, hey John, fear of missing out on John. That's not FOMO, but Hawaiian Punch, good to see you. Long time member. Hawaiian Punch has been a member of the channel for 3 years now. I remember meeting Hawaiian Punch way back in the early days with the comic community. Thank you so much for being here. Josh Oliver, speaking of that, we'll get to a book that Josh actually gifted me at NWI Comic Con that is super cool. Can't unsee Wonka. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of unseeing things, just I love this cover. I love this moment in Star Wars, and these 40th anniversary variants are nice, kind of reliving that. There's just strictly a cover buy, and I'm only allowing myself to do variant and cover buys with Star Wars stuff right now. Next up on the reading list tonight's going to be Bounty Hunters 31 because I slightly spoiled it a little bit for myself. I was reading through on drunkwookie.com that there's something that kind of happens in this issue that leads to a bit of information for the next issue, which could be something pretty interesting. So I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Don't go to drunkwookie.com and read it unless you've read the issue itself, or if you don't mind me having something spoiled. But drunkwookie.com is another great place to follow on Instagram and look up on the website there. Nice cover. Probably looks like probably a 9.0. I mean, Marvel books and Star Wars, yeah, they're all pretty. You've had channel memberships for 3 years? No, well, Hawaiian Punch has been a subscriber for 3-ish or more years since the channel first started. John, I still struggle with, I applaud everybody out there that's been doing the channel memberships, and I think it's great. I just don't know that I can provide enough value in the comic community to justify charging a membership fee, because that means I would want to put out more content and better quality content and roll it into the channel and try to make it a thing that I don't know that it would be sustainable for me. What we're doing now on the channel and what our kind of our foot into the doorway of the comic community is sustainable. I feel it's sustainable, and I feel it's healthy. Doing a membership, I don't know that I could keep that sustainable over a long time with the amount of content that I want to put out for the value. I'll think about it. We'll see what happens. There's Hoarder's Hide link as well. Remember, guys, share links and sub each other up. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. You're free, baby. Everybody gets a piece of it. There you go. Absolutely. So Bounty Hunters 31, the Black History Month variant. Like I said, I love the blending of the colors and the shading. And this is how you showcase a character, in my opinion. This is a great job of showcasing a character without using an action figure type variant or an anniversary type variant. I'm really liking these as they come out. I really do like the cover buys on that. And then the 40th anniversary. Who doesn't remember this moment, right? It's all moist and sweaty and yucky, but hey, 40th anniversary, and that's it for Marvel. No DC books. If you guys think I'm missing out on a DC read, say something. I know Nightwing. John has been bugging me. John and JP Budget Collects have been bugging me for a year or more to read Nightwing and some Batman stuff. Collecting with Durs, what is up? Holy moly, and there's promotions coming in from Twitch. Fish Cat, what is up? So many great people coming in and hanging out. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and please hit that like button. And once again, before we finish out the books, we'll talk about it. The year of 2023 is that of the comic community. We've already done 3 CDC unboxings and given away 3 slabs out to community members in the live chat when we do those unboxings. And once again, all channel monetization, super stickers, super chats, everything. We're trying to build a bankroll of ad monetization within the channel so that we can use that to buy books to give away at the end of the year while we give away books every time we do a CGC unboxing. The goal is a minimum of 2 per month. We've done 3 and we're halfway through February, so we're well on track. We've got a box here ready to go. We're just kind of waiting on the timing of the next one coming back because we don't want to get left without a box in case CGC turn times start to get extended a little bit. We want to stick with that 2 per month goal. So that's 24 unboxings and 24 CGC submissions within a year, and maybe some CBCS if we can pepper it in. TMNT 137 is out. I really like the cover. I really like the orange and the use of lighting at the bottom with that orange. This looks really good. I almost grabbed the retailer incentive as well. Like I said, I'm sticking to my guns and I'm only buying variants of Star Wars stuff at this time, especially the cover price variants. And then the Armageddon game issue 5 is out. I've heard that this is really good and that I'm sleeping on the fact of not reading it. Like we talked about, TMNT, I got to reconnect with my brother Seawater 19 from the Comic Corps so that we can get together and do some turtle reading soon. House of Slaughter issue 12 is out. Cover A, we're still reading this title. It's been getting better. We're an issue or 2 behind, and we're going to get caught up on that because we are aggressively managing our time daily and putting in serious work into organizing the collection so that now when I'm done reading tonight, I could take these books, they all have a home and they're done instead of making piles of books on the table and spending a month trying to clean that up. Last book up, The Walking Dead Deluxe issue 57. I love it. Every other week, rereading this issue by issue as it comes out is like reliving when it first came out. And these are in full color, $3.99 minus 20% discount, $6-7 additional per month to stay on this title. Really happy with that and happy that they're re-releasing that. Before we get into the chat, we teased it. We picked up a back issue comic and we spent a chunk of money. We dropped $75. We were talking about how responsible we've been with spending money on New Comic Book Day. This was an issue I couldn't pass up, though, because I really wanted to add it and get this full run of books graded from CGC coming up here soon. The cover of The Walking Dead is insane. Agreed, Glenn. I wonder what it could be, John says. Well, wonder no more. Kanan, issue 6. $75 sounds like a lot of money, but the book has tumbled substantially in price. Prices of 9.8s have come down by half. Last sale, I think, was $380, so below $400 for a 9.8, and this book has a shot at a 9.8. So $75 sounded like a fair price. I had a copy that we paid $150 for more than a year ago. Overpaid, uppaid. Got it pressed and clean, and it came back a 9.8. And we let go of it. We sent it out to the community. That's fine. It's time to chase the book again because I've realized that we have the whole set back here in really high grade. We're just missing issue 9 next. And I'd like to do that little adventure where all 12 issues goes out to CDC and we unbox it and we see how we do. And then we add that to the registry collection. I'd really want to do that. First full appearance of Hera, first full appearance of Ezra Bridger, and first full appearance of Sabine Wren. Great time, in my opinion, to buy this book because it's seen quite a decrease in price. And the Ahsoka series is coming out this fall. So if you are in the market for a Kanan number 6, educate yourself, check out the prices. Don't FOMO buy. There's plenty of books copies available out there. But this is my LCS. I got a really good look at it, and I got a 2 opinions from the other friends there that work at that LCS, and it's looking really good. Solid, easy slam dunk 9.6 with a shot at a 9.8. So I felt like this price was fair. It could come back a 9.4. And at that price, after pressing, cleaning, and grading it, that's about what the last sale of a 9.4 was, just about 110, 115, essentially, or 108, whatever it was. I can't remember exactly. But if it comes back 9.4, then we're not underwater in the book. And I'll be happy with that. Obviously, higher is better when you're collecting a full run of books, but still, I felt like it was a good time to buy. I really do feel like it was a good time to buy considering the Ahsoka series is coming out this fall. And we all know that issue 1 and issue 6 and issue 5 are issues to get first cameo, second cameo, and then the first full appearance. That's how they're labeling the books, and that's how they're listed everywhere else. If they're going to hash it out further and call issue 1 the first full appearance at some time, that's fine. We have a copy of that going along with the set, and we'll be happy. I just don't want to pay $400 for this book post the Ahsoka series, or 150 or 200. I felt like this is probably the lowest price I was going to see this book in this high of a grade again in person, so I didn't want to leave it behind. Definitely definitely didn't want to miss out on that opportunity because, like I said, we had a copy that we picked up for 150. It was in worse condition than that. Got a press and clean, and it came back in 9.8. So I'm feeling really comfortable with that, getting it graded and at least being a 9.6 or better. So we'll hit up the chat before we get into a couple of announcements, and I have that box that we'll get into. Then we'll do a repeat of the books. I'm going to talk fast because I don't want to use up too much of your guys' time because we're looking to share great energy, get re-energized for the rest of the week. Swamp Thing Green Hell was an awesome read. Jeff Lemire is better late than ever, or better later than ever. I would agree that Lemire is fantastic, and I should not be missing out on Green Hell, especially after Taylor's description of that book on the Comic Vets channel tonight. Fishcat says, what's up, TM? Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Collecting with Durs, absolutely. Share the word, everybody. Please remember to subscribe and hit thumbs up. There's 25 people watching. We're at 23 likes. That is awesome. Just got Hulk for New Comic Book Day. And remember Hulk is coming to an end, I think those guys were talking about. I just showed up right as they were talking about that. Hey, Tylox, good to see you. Yeah, absolutely. Swamp Thing. There it is. Andrew's YouTube channel. Got to head out. I'll catch the replay. Thank you, Murdoch, for being here. Yeah, catch the show back up and catch that last little half so you can see the unboxing, see what we're going to be giving away. Cover of Walking Dead is insane. And John said, I wonder what it could be. And that was that Kanan 6. I guess the issue, do I win it? He was there. I showed it, teased it. I didn't mean to show it. Set it down and then pick it back up. I was like, oh, let me tease this again. And I had it backwards. And I'm like, oops. Gave it away. It was a nice little surprise. It's not very often. Like, my LCS has a ton of great books. It's not often you get to find any sort of modern Star Wars keys ready and available in high grade on the wall. That book just came in 3 days before that. They told me they had a copy of issue 1, had a little crunch in the corner that was going to make it about a 9.4. Well, I already have an issue of number 1 in a bit higher grade, so definitely going to keep rolling with that one. I was hoping it was a DC book, he says. Steve White's, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Biggie says, that's interesting, man. I got to double check. Might have one at my shop. There you go, man. Double check the condition and the grade and the pricing if you're in for that. So happy 8 Billion Genies is back, and I'm definitely going to get on reading that, probably digitally. I'm hearing a lot of great things, but once again, we talked about other stuff that we picked up, and we got another slab. I'm super excited that we got another slab for the Punisher CGC registry set. Found this on my comic shop, put in a offer because it was an or best offer, and we got it. The trick is now this registry number or the SN number is saying that it's not available for some reason. So I got to email CGC and be like, hey, what's up? This is like the second or third time that's happened from a book that I've purchased from my comic shop, and I don't know why that happens. All you got to do is get a hold of one specific person. You send out that email, and it's usually fixed right away. They just want to verify that it's legit, and it's a legit book if you're buying it from my comic shop. They're not going to throw you some weird shade or weird stuff. And then Josh Oliver with the drop kick to the chest with an epic AOK with Avengers 2, Ultimate Avengers 2 issue 1, this variant, and with a sweet Punisher cover that I did not know existed. This is going to be a book that I'm going to hunt and collect now because how phenomenally foiled up this cover is. Josh, thank you again. This is absolutely phenomenal. And there's so much more to talk about, but we're going to get into this box. I want to show you guys what Matt Brosh, and I don't know if Matt's shown up here yet, but I hope Matt shows up soon, what Matt is donating to the community giveaway box. I'm really excited. This cover is going to blow your guys' mind. It's a sketchbook that he did a sketch cover on, got it graded, certified, all whatever jazz the artists have to do for that to happen with CGC. And I should have opened this up earlier, but I'm excited for you guys to see this. I think this is going to knock your socks off. And this gets added to that giveaway box that we do for the CGC blind unboxings or any CGC boxing we do for the year. We're going to give away a book in the live chat for everybody hanging out. Matt did a phenomenal job packaging this book up. Yeet that box right out of the way. Ooh, this is fancy packaging. Oh, Matt killed it, and I'm going to absolutely destroy this. Destroy that bubble wrap. Oh, another layer of bubble wrap. It's kind of reminiscent of Mail Call Mondays, right? Like like we said, phenomenal job packaging from Matt. And Ricky Mark saying, thanks for being here, man. Good to see you. A little bit more tape here. And let's just painter's tape. We can rip that. Cardboard protection. Phenomenal on the slabs. Ooh. Ooh, did he get a special label on this too? Oh, ooh. Okay. This is way too slick on the packaging. On the packaging, I'm going to have to clip this out and frame this and try to keep from ripping it. Oh, absolutely cool. He says, thanks, Andy. It's Matt Brosh, and we will showcase his IG, his Instagram in just a moment. I'm going to set that aside where it's not going to get damaged. Are you guys ready for this? You guys got to be pumped. I am so pumped to show this to you. This is hitting the community giveaway box. Hitting the community giveaway box, and how are we going to do this? We're going to do it like this. So it is for sure a 9.8, and it's got the Venom label on here, so it's a Venom book. Are you guys ready? Somebody count me down. Somebody count me down. We got to do it. Somebody count me down. Can we get a 5, 4? Anybody still there? 3, 2, anybody? Holy moly. There's 10, Ricky? 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8. It's going insane. 8, 16. Wait a second. 7, 6, 5. Oh, no. I'm jumping. 1, 2, 3. No, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.2. 1. Okay. Mother of God, is this absolutely phenomenal Venom cover from Matt Brosh, Venom issue number 25, sketch variant, all black, CGC 9.8. The use of negative space that Matt's doing on here and John's got a joke. He loves, all of the white, Spider-Man, you know what I mean? Oh, good Lord, John, here we go. This is absolutely sick. So Matt Brosh did this cover, had it graded. He actually did several of them, sent them off to CGC, got them graded, and said, Andy, here's a group that came back. What do you think would be good for the community? And I'm like, a lot of people like Venom. Let's go with Venom. And this is absolutely insane. I'm not doing this justice with all the glare. This thing, whoever wins this book is going to love this. This is going to hit that community giveaway box, and we're going to do another CGC giveaway here very soon. I'm thinking a week from this Friday. I think we'll schedule one a week from this Friday. Null definitely came, he says. Absolutely. Yeah, I hope Matt sees this on the replay. Super, super, super cool cover. Absolutely cool for the comic community. Slight pause there so I can clip it and make that into a YouTube reel or a YouTube short. We'll make it a short so we can showcase Matt's work and his gift to the comic community. There's DJ Links with a $5 super chat. That hits the community pool for a giveaway at the end of the year. I can't stop looking at this. This is absolutely phenomenal. And can you imagine it? It's an all black. To get a 9.8 on an all solid black sketch cover like that is absolutely phenomenal. So that's going in the box for the community giveaway. Super cool. And we're going to actually make some space for that here. Very cool. Super happy. I mean, super happy that Matt gave us the opportunity to unbox that, showcase that to the community, and we're going to be able to give that away to the community in that live unboxing, any of the unboxing streams that we do. If you are here for the CGC live unboxings and you are in the chat and you can have a chance to win, yes, that's how we do it. Last time I think we had 37 people live in the chat, and I'm sure it's going to keep going and keep humming right along. If we start getting crazy numbers in the chat, we might do 2 giveaways. You know what I mean? It seems like a fair idea. Appreciate the shout out, TM Nerdy. Yes, Steve Messenger. Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram. TM's dropping that in the chat. And once again, DJ Links with a $5 super chat. If you guys are not part of the Link Squad, I am part of the Link Squad. You guys should sub up and subscribe to the Link Squad over there. Got some super cool pins and stickers. Very cool. Thank you for the holiday card too. DJ Link sent out a holiday card. Awesome stuff. It is fantastic. Absolutely. And I cannot talk about comic books without talking about a special member of the community named Solo Wookie. Now, Solo Wookie sent me a box of comic books a week or 2 ago. 14 pounds. No, it was 18 pounds of comic books. I don't know if Solo Wookie's here yet tonight, or maybe he'll watch this on the replay. I have to make a special show just for that. It's like a short box of comic books that Solo Wookie sent me. And this is how special this is to me is I just don't want to make it a part of any other regular show. I want to do a live stream or do recorded content just for that unboxing. He mailed me his entire Punisher collection. Solo Wookie and I have been friends for a couple of years now, talking over Instagram and over the YouTube and comic collecting community. And he heard what we were doing with the CGC registry set, and we were looking for other books to get graded. Solo Wookie sent his entire Punisher collection without me knowing, mailed it, whole thing, like 18 pounds. It's like a whole short box of books, over 100 Punisher books. I want to do something special for that content. They're all sitting there lined up, ready to go. And I cannot believe how many newsstand editions that he had out of the late 90s for that Punisher run. Absolutely insane. Very cool stuff. So that he said, if you got copies that'll go high grade and you find them and they're in there, send them for the registry set. Or he said, trade them out to the comic community there for other ones that you need. So Solo, thank you so much. We are going to do some special content for that one. But you guys are here for New Comic Book Day as well. So we'll go over those books again after we finish the announcements. We're 31 minutes in. We're staying efficient. We're staying tough. We're staying strong, right? Absolutely. As we get back into the books, we will finish the announcements because every week now we're falling into a really good rhythm. We're staying strong. We're staying healthy. We're aggressively managing our time so we can keep doing what we love doing. That means Monday night, The Last of Us recap and reviews. We had such a blast having Mama Comics Lucy from the Nearing Nirvana crew, and we had a special guest, the Spooky Seance, mega fan of The Last of Us, was there talking Monday night with us on episode 5. And we had some really fun time kind of going down the speculation side of who this character could be, who that character could be. We had a couple of portions of the episode that we didn't care for, but overall, probably one of the highest rated episodes of the season. And we did have a blast with that Monday night. Tuesday night, Comic News Weekly. Thank you, Brian of Supplements Comics. He's passed on that torch. That content will be every Tuesday night, except for the bug that's going around that had a couple of people not feeling great last night. So they took last night off and we rescheduled for next Tuesday. But the idea, the goal for the channel is going to be live content Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then live CGC unboxings on Friday nights twice a month. So every other week we should be doing a CGC unboxing if we continue to maintain our goals. Mark, Legion of Comics, what is up? Hashtag We Are Legion. Absolutely. Monday nights are a must watch with Andy and company. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, because not only do we talk about The Last of Us, but we get the comic community and the other people in the community involved in the live chat, and it is a blast. I absolutely love that. But here we are, recap of the books for everybody still here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and share the channel link out, and make sure you're subscribed, because the last announcement is we are going to combat this atrocious notification system that is YouTube. You get notifications when people drop edited content, and that's great for the people that love doing edited content. I love doing live content because this is what re-energizes me, and this is how I feel like I can give back to the comic community, is what I love doing and what I enjoy doing and how that energizes me. And hopefully you guys get great energy out of this, as you guys are bringing great energy to me, and we'll give back by giving away comic books every time we do a CGC unboxing. And at the end of the year, the channel monetization, we're putting it back in the community. We're going to buy books that we can give away. This is what I love doing. YouTube's notification system for live streaming is broke. Has been for years. Has been for a long time. And it's not an unknown thing. Everybody knows about it. It is broke. If you like doing live content, it can be an hour and a half plus before people are getting notifications. I've had friends tell me that they don't get notifications for days. I've watched my wife's account not get notifications at all for a week or two. YouTube's notification system is broke. So what are we going to do to fix that? Well, we're not going to really fix it. What are we going to do in the comic community to support each other to get around it? I personally am going to schedule all of our content for this channel every Sunday so that people in the community come in Sunday night or Monday morning, click notify on each episode. Click notify on each episode as it's up. Click the thumbs up. Bam. You're going to get that notification as soon as we go live within a minute or two. That way you guys can be a part of this. And I love seeing all your smiling faces and all the dad jokes and all the other terrible jokes and all the criticism. And I love it, man. Variety is the spice of life. The more variety we have here in the live chat, the more I learn, the more I grow, and the more energy I get from you guys. That's absolutely how I want to live my life and how I want to be a part of the comic community and how I want to give back is bringing good, positive energy and also giving comic books back to the community. That's how I want to live. That's how I'm going to roll for 2023, and we're going to fucking roll hard with this. No joke. Pulling off the gloves for 2023. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to have fun doing it. Absolutely. So every Sunday, we're going to schedule our content, and I want everybody that wants to be a part of that content to take the moment, take the 30 seconds, and click notify on each episode. That way you don't miss out, because YouTube's notification system is broken and has been broken forever. Biggie, brother, knows. Biggie loves going live, and I never get a notification from Biggie's channel when he goes live, ever. I got to go back and catch the replay. I would much rather be hanging out with Biggie live if I get the damn notifications from YouTube. They don't happen. It's terrible. So the one thing I can do is schedule my content early so that people have an opportunity to see that days ahead. Click notify, click the thumbs up, and I'm going to look for that from other comic community members that like going live. If they schedule their stuff early and I find it on the home screen or I find it on their channel, I'm going to click notify and they're each of their individual shows. That's how I'm going to do it. There are other channels that for some reason, well, not for some reason, there are other channels with larger memberships and larger subscriber bases that get pushed by YouTube. That's how YouTube works. That's okay. That's right. I understand. I get it, but I'm going to play the game. I'm going to play the game by scheduling my stuff ahead of time so people know. And we can help grow the comic community together as Gary B, the casual comic guy, the comic vet, and many others work for that. Grow together. TMNT has talked about quite a bit. Maybe ask Trey if you can add your channel to the On the Radar Discord notification. I should do that. If somebody, I should hop on there and talk to Trey. I should hop on and talk to McClay too. That's not a bad idea at all. I would actually absolutely love that. If it gets to an auto notification, that will help. But that means that anytime I schedule a live, it'll auto notify all of those on Sunday, so people will see that on the Discord on Sunday. I don't know if how that'll work out. It's a learning curve. It's an experience. I do the same. I set my stream for the week ahead every weekend. Mark, I'm learning from Mark some of the stuff that he's been doing. Mark has had a substantial channel growth with all of the hard work and all the content that he puts in there. Phenomenal stuff, man. And it's not just about numbers and channel growth, but variety is the spice of life. And the more the variety that's here, the more that I grow and I learn. So let's go over the last of the comic books before I get too long in the tooth and too overwinded and run out of Kool-Aid. Star Wars 31. Going to sit down and read it after this, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to read. See, I get a little flustered and get a little upset with myself. Now I'm going to stutter. Like I said, I'll go over the YouTube thing again here at the end and why YouTube is frustrating me at the moment. But we're going to read this after we go live. We're going to read Bounty Hunters, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to watch the last 2 episodes of Bad Batch because we are a week behind on Bad Batch. Son of a Bruce, Retro Rocket Comics. What's up, man? Thanks for being here. I've met Bruce through the Comic Vet and Chris. Only slabs. Rob's Fat Stack of Comics. Why am I drawing a blank? I don't know. Chris and Rob, I've met Bruce through them. Make sure that you subscribe to Retro Comics as well and look for their content and their channel. Great shop, my understanding, out west in Canada or out east in Canada. I apologize. I need to learn more and go to their website. Yeah, I support Comic Book Call, my book, Andy. There you go. Good night, folks. Steve White, thanks for being here. Catch you on the next one. But the Black History Month variants for Star Wars, I'm liking the artwork substantially. I like it a lot. Like, I don't necessarily care for the action figure covers when you're showcasing characters, but I do like what they're doing here. I love the color palettes they're using. I love the soft way that they're using the shading and like grading of color, if you will. Very cool. Ontario. It is Ontario. Canada is north, way, way north. Yeah, so true. Hey, Luke's Comics, another one. What is up? Good to see you, brother. And then the ratio variant. If I'm getting a Star Wars ratio variant that's not cover price, if I'm paying half ratio or less, $14.99 for a 1 in 25, a little above half, not bad. That's how I like collecting ratio variants. We're still kind of back to normal. We occasionally get one that gets bumped up due to FOMO, but my LCS does give me a substantially good deal on those books still. But if it's a ratio book, I want to pay ratio or less. Sometimes I'd love to pay half ratio if I could. So the 1 in 25 for Star Wars 31, there you go. And the longer Star Wars runs go, Remember, people are really only buying the first or second arcs. The longer these runs go, if anything major happens, print one should be lower. I mean, for Marvel, granted, like take a little pinch of salt with that when you're talking about Marvel. But speaking of action figure variants, Governor looking like he's straight out of the chocolate factory from Willy Wonka. I giggled. That pointy beard and the purple cape. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Made me think of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Speaking of oddities, I love this scene from the 40th anniversary variant. The cantina, I love that vibe, and just the quirky aliens is a whole lot of fun. I just grow up with that song stuck in my head on repeat all the time. With Solo and Carbonite in the background. Anytime you got Solo and Carbonite on a cover, it's worth picking up, in my opinion. Bounty Hunters 31 is going to be the next read up after Star Wars 31. Why? I kind of slightly spoiled it on drunkwiki.com. Talks about something at the tail end of this issue that has him thinking about something that might happen in the next issue. So I'm going to be paying attention to this. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. And if you guys don't mind spoilers, go to drunkwiki.com and check out what he's talking about for that issue. But I'm not going to spoil it here for you guys. Trust me. Issue 31, Bounty Hunters still, again, with the Black History Month. Like I said, I love the color palettes. I love what they're doing with space in the background. This is a great way to showcase a character. I love it. Yes, Bounty Hunters again. Now, I like that they're numbering at the top like they've done in the past. The 40th anniversary variants, 6 of 40, and we are on track to completing all 40 at cover price with a 20% discount. So I love that. Still trying to kick that completionist collector bug a little bit, but if we stick it to just Star Wars now and most of the covers are cover price, that's we're getting some wins there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 137 hitting the reading pile. I absolutely love how this cover turned out. Fantastic. I do not hear enough people talking about Turtles anymore, so I'm going to keep buying it. The less people talk about a book that I love, the more it makes me want to keep collecting it and buying it. Still hitting the reading pile because, like we said, we got to reconnect with our brother C-Woodard19 for some great Turtle reads, because the Armageddon game, I'm being told, is a fantastic Turtles read, and issue 5 is out. Cover A. We steered ourselves away from those variants and ratio variants from TMNT because the ratio variant was looking pretty good. But House of Slaughter 12 is out, and I am happy to say I am still only buying cover A, a couple issues behind, but only buying cover A. And now that we are substantially managing our time aggressively, so that substantially and aggressively, holy sheet. Yeah, I come home, might take a short 15-minute nap, but we are working hard to get this collection organized, so that when we're done reading, we can pick them right up and go right to the box. There's a whole House of Slaughter box dedicated to just itself now because of all of the variants that came with issue 1 and issue 2 and issue 3, and then by issue 3, issue 4, we dumped it down to just cover A because it was not sustainable over time. Speaking of books that are great pickups without really a lot of variants, is The Walking Dead Deluxe. I think maybe it usually does like a cover B. I haven't seen any ratio variants since issue 1 that I can recall. Issue 57 is out, and I will say it like I say it every other week. I am absolutely loving picking this issue up every issue by issue, just like it did when it first came out. They're doing it twice a month, though. Not that much invested to keep reading, keep on this and reliving it issue to issue in full color. Happy for that, because that was my biggest complaint about A Walking Dead when it originally came out. And then for those of you guys that are just showing up now that have not seen it, we did splurge on a back issue bin book for $75 today. And boy, that was a lot of additional money to spend on top of the $50 pull list. We've been really good. We've been smart with our money every Wednesday. But how do you not pick up a near mint plus copy of Kanan #6 for $75 when 9.8s are selling in that close to $400 range? The book has decreased in sales numbers substantially. Like, I remember seeing asking prices for this book $800, $900, $1,100 at cons over 2021 and the beginning of 2022. 75 seemed a very fair price for what is a slam dunk 9.6 with a shot at a 9.8. We're going to get it pressed and clean. We're going to see what we can do. I don't see any pressable defects, but channel partner Impressive Comic Books, Gary over there, does fantastic work with touching things up to make sure that these don't go to CGC with an additional fingerprint or anything on there. We want the best opportunity we can get to try to get a 9.8. If it comes back 9.8, Grand Slam for the set. We're going to send all issues, issue 1 through 12, the whole series, so that we can do that as a CGC unboxing for the registry collection. And still, we're going to find a book to give away when we do that. But we only have issue 9 to find and pick up, and then we'll have the full run, and we'll send it off to CGC here soon. Like I said, at $75, I felt really comfortable. I feel like this is a good low point. At least this book that I found was a good low point for a high grade copy, because we are in a lull between information coming out for the Ahsoka series. Are any of these characters showing up in Ahsoka? I don't know, and I honestly don't care. If they do show up, that's great. If they don't, fine, because I still got this book at a rate that I was willing to pay for, and I think that this is going to have equity in it in the long haul for the collection. I think that was a fair price. I don't do anything that I say unless buy what you love and you'll love what you buy. Educate yourself and spend the money that you think is fair. I could not leave this sitting at the LCS for 75. If it comes back at 9.6, we're still doing okay. If it comes back at 9.4, we're breaking even, in my opinion, after we press, clean, and grade. Super, super happy with this pickup. And we've got the rest of the issues behind us, issue 1. And we just got to find an issue number 9 in high grade to add to that set. And we can send all issues 1 through 12 out to get graded, because Gary currently has issues 2 through 12 of the Clone Wars. And issue 1 sitting up over there is going to get signed by Ashley Eckstein and Matt Lantern. And we're going to go the yellow label for that. And then issues 2 through 12, we're going to get graded and do a full unboxing for that for the registry. This is the year that we're finally taking a lot of the books we've been buying for the PC in high grade raw and start really working to get them graded and back and share that experience with you guys and give away books at the same time. Super happy to add that to the personal collection and get that graded coming up here soon. That's the books for New Comic Book Day. For those of you guys that are just showing up, stick around for the announcements and a couple other items that we're going to showcase again. But let's hit up the chat. People are chatting. Let's talk. Andy, yeah, we got to talk to Trey on that. Do you do the same? You set your streams for the week ahead every weekend, and I've been making time on Sunday. And because the content is where it's at with a lot of the thumbnails and a lot of stuff, that it becomes repeatable, but it becomes not stale. I think I finally found a stride with recreating thumbnails where the branding is like me. It's me. I'm there. Here's some changes for this week, and I can put it up, and it doesn't feel like it takes hours to create thumbnails, hours or days to come up with ideas. And the stuff that is on the back burner that are becoming ideas, I can take down a couple of notes and I can record that stuff later and do special uploads. But the stuff that I really, really enjoy doing, we're hitting a stride with that. Son of Bruce, absolutely. Thanks for being here. Support Comic Book Mail Call. So I support Comic Book Call My Book, Andy. There you go. Good night, folks. Again, Steve, thanks for being here. Canada is way, way north. Luke's showing up on the tail end. Ricky says, Andy, are you still going to try to get at least 1 or more signatures? There you go. Yep. Like I said, Ashley and Matt, we're going to try to get that signed. We were going to go to C2E2, but I think it's going to be absolutely crazy at C2E2 to try to get signatures there. I guess they're doing the signature paying at the table, and you can only buy photo op stuff ahead of time. I wanted to buy a ticket ahead of time for a signing to make sure that I had an opportunity. But if you think about it, when it comes to building a collection efficiency and getting some of this stuff graded efficiently and signatures efficiently, C2E2 costs a lot of money. Most hotels, like $300-$400 a night for a hotel down in Chicago. It gets really expensive. Ashley and Matt and that core group from Clone Wars are doing many, many more appearances at comic book conventions this year than I have seen in a long time. So we are going to be able to go and find many other conventions much more affordably to have that experience and get those signatures done. Only turtle I get is the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger crossover. Super dope and ton of fan service, both IPs. I've heard really good comments from a lot of people in the community about that. Biggie, see you later, man. Thanks for being here. Kanan is a great series. Yes, I want to sit down and read that again. I judge Jedi by what they do in their depression period, and Kanan spent his being a gangster. Freddie Prinze Jr. is top 3 Jedi, in my opinion. Oh, bro, that is perfect. Spot on, man. Josh Oliver, again, brother, thanks for being here. Thank you for that AOK, that Punisher Ultimates. There it is. Ultimate Avengers number 2. Phenomenal, phenomenal foil cover. Thank you again for that AOK. And then Ricky says, are you going to live stream it when you get it signed? Depends on the connection that's available. More than likely would be recorded content if they even allow that. I know some celebrities don't allow recorded content at their tables. I thought y'all was done. I'm still here. We're finishing up right now, bud. I'm going to work to get this content down to a 30-minute piece of content, but still, like we said, because of the notification system being terribly broken on YouTube, people aren't getting notifications sometimes till 30, 40 minutes into a show, if not even later. So we still get people that show up on the tail end of the show, and I like to make sure that they are a part of that, and they get some of the not just, they don't have to go just necessarily watch the replay, but they can get some of the recapping of the books. Speaking of recapping, very, very, very cool little art piece by Matt Brosh on this protector piece for that slab that he so graciously donated. And let me Vanna White this here for a minute. To the comic community. This one will hit the community slab giveaway box, and we will be giving this away in a week or less than 2 weeks. A week from this Friday, we're going to schedule it. So this weekend, I'm going to schedule it, and we're going to CGC unbox, I think, a bunch of Miles Morales stuff. So we'll give away a book to the community, and this will be in the giveaway box. I like throwing all the slabs in there, and I like mixing them up. The winner gets to pick a number, and we count down into that box, and then we pull the book. So it's a little bit of surprise. It's a free slab, and you can flip it, you can sell it, you can do whatever, you can trade it to somebody in the community. It's a free book for you. And sometimes I really love getting messages from people in the community that say, Andy, this is the first time I've ever owned a slab. Thank you so much. That is heartwarming, and that is awesome, and that's why we do this, right? Super cool stuff, super cool books. It's been a great, fantastic week here in the comic dojo down here, doing all sorts of great organizing and getting some books read. Like I said, tonight we're going to read those 2 books, and we're going to sit down and we're going to get caught up on the Bad Batch. Thank you, everybody, so much. 34 thumbs up, and I think we hit a peak of 26, 27 viewers, 28 viewers maybe. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. All that energy coming in, I greatly appreciate, because you guys know how we do this, right? Every week. Absolutely. Did you know that Stephen King has a son, Biggie? Stephen King has a son. He named him Joe. Joe King. This is terrible. That was terrible. You guys know how I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to go peace out. Don't forget, guess that key. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Where's that? There it is. Don't forget, guess that key live at 9:30 on Sector 2815. Legion Brother, can you drop a link to that right now for the 24 people watching? Thought you were going to say Joe Mama, he says. Is anybody able to drop a link to that content? It's starting in 8 minutes. Yes, guess that key, 9:30 on Sector 2815. We've got a couple of minutes. We're going to take it. We're going to take a moment. We're going to pull that. Dude, we're going to pull that right now to make sure you guys have a link direct to that. That is Sector 2815 YouTube channel. There it is. Subscribed. And there it is. It is scheduled, and it says notify me. They're starting live in 7 minutes. Here is the link. We're giving you guys the link now. There it is from Legion of Comics as well. Boom. Absolutely. There you go. Please head over there, hit thumbs up, hit the notify button, and also hit subscribe to Sector 2815 and click all notifications. It doesn't seem to work, but give it a shot. There you go. 3 waiting already. They're starting in 6 minutes. The wife and I are going to catch up on Bad Batch, and we're going to unwind for the night. I will catch Guess That Key on the replay tomorrow morning. Keep it classy, San Diego. Yeah, absolutely. You guys know how we do this, right? Every week, all week, being a part of the classy comic community. Absolutely. I'm going to go peace out. I'm going to go pinkies out. I'm going to catch you on the flip side for the next one. And remember, the most important part all day, every day, stay original and take care of each other, because we're all we got. You are enough. Love y'all. See you next time.
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.
Excuse me while I change. The roller buggy has made me sweaty.